Parents, if you are looking for a quick fix for your teen who is struggling with functional neurological disorder, short for FND, there isn't one. That's a bad news. However, the good news is your teen can recover from FND if they build the right daily habit over time. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why quick fix doesn't solve the problem of FND and what actually does. So let's dive in. Hi, my name is Dr. Lee. I'm a pediatric health psychologist and the founder of Teen FND Academy, which is a group online coaching program to help teens with FND and dedicated parents like you to resolve the condition of FND so they get their life back and feel like normal again, whatever that means. So here's the deal. Most parents actually hope for one doctor, one treatment, or one strategy to suddenly fix FND. The problem is FND is a brain-based neurological condition because it is a cross-wired communication problem between the brain and the body, even though physiologically your teen's brain and the body are completely fine. But because of the neurological brain-based disorder, the brain does not really change overnight. Therefore, if you're trying to find a quick fix for FND as global thing, or what is this one thing that my teen can do to manage or stop the episode of FND or start walking again, all of those things, that's a problem. And because of that, the recovery takes time, and it also requires the rewiring the brain through consistent, repeated action, which is creating a habit. That's why there's no quick fix. But why are you looking for a quick fix? I have three different scenarios. Number one, as a parent who is especially dedicated and caring for your child, it's really hard to see your child suffer. It's heartbreaking as a parent. It is very frustrating, confusing, but more importantly, you might feel powerless because you cannot fix it for your child. Number two, maybe you have been patient just like any parents have been, but it's been too long since your child has been struggling with FND. It's like everything seems like a dead end and your tolerance level is getting closer and closer to the tipping point of, oh my gosh. And related to that, you might be feeling really tired, like you're exhausted. I mean, think about it. With your teen's FND, your life is upside down. Everything evolves around your teen's FND. So you might be just thinking desperately, just get us out of here, and tries to grab just about anything and everything. And that might include just give us a fix, that, right? Which is totally understandable. That's why I want to validate you. And I'm not saying that the thinking about you wanting a quick fix is completely wrong. To me, it feels like it's a natural reaction to what you're dealing with. So what can you do instead? Think of FND recovery is like building a house, right? You're not going to expect to build a house in one day. Kind of similarly, if you think about being on a diet or building muscles, like you're not going to lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds overnight or build a 10 pounds of muscle in just one day or doing just one thing one time. So brain needs consistent. So just like that, the recovery from FND requires consistent movement, regulating the autonomic nervous system, and the mindset shift to heal. So key daily habits that help rewire the brain for your teen includes, number one, moving even when it feels uncomfortable. Look, the flare-ups are expected. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a setback. Think of that flare-ups as an adjustment period while your teen is learning the skills and strategies to get better. Number two, practicing the nervous system regulation strategies, whether it's a soothing strategies like slow breathing, grounding, or uplifting strategies, and maybe pacing as well. And then challenging avoiding behaviors. So anything that your teen has been avoiding because of the fear of flare-up or any other symptoms, or this is getting worse, or it's not going to work, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable, whatever. Starting with the baby step, start facing that fear, right? So then your teen is not really avoiding the thing that they have been avoiding. More specifically, what parents can do to help the teen. One is support consistency over perfection. So small daily wins matter. And I cannot emphasize enough how important it is for you to really focus on the small daily wins over this global, oh my gosh, we are done with the FND kind of thing. Because then you're likely to be trapped in this black and white, all or nothing mentality, which your child is going to do the same thing. And unless you want your child to learn how to be all or nothing all the time for the rest of their life, you are the secret weapon to really show that consistency and focusing on the everyday small wins. Then you're basically promoting this is how it's done instead of you have to be perfect or else. that kind of thing. Number two, similarly, celebrate effort, not just the result. So if you are still thinking and tracking and constantly recording, my child is having 15 seizure episodes and each episode lasts for a minute or two, this is what's happening, where it's happening, and having all this list, then you're just focusing on the result, because your version in that context is purely about, does your child have FND episode or not? Yes, I get that. That is ultimately the goal here. However, if you just focus on that, then it doesn't matter what the level of the effort that your child is putting in, because all you care is the outcome. And I know I'm super simplistic here. However, even if symptoms don't go away instantly, progress is happening. So you are also manually retraining your brain to start focusing on the effort, small win, the progress, all of that, because you're teaching your team to do the same thing. And thirdly, definitely not the least, trust the process. I'm going to tell you, recovery will never be a linear straight line. It's not like every day your child gets better. So the long-term change is the name of the game we're playing here. Therefore, little bit of a setback, flare-ups, whatever you want to call it, I want to call them as an adjustment period, because your team is doing something manually different by implementing these strategies and skills, and same for you. Therefore, it's going to be rocky and choppy in the beginning. However, your goal is the long-term solution rather than this short-term quick fix. It's not sustainable. So if you're serious about helping your team to recover, not just cope with it or learn to live with it, then start focusing on daily habits instead of searching for a quick fix. Yes, it takes time this way because you're literally building a strong foundation that takes time, but it works. And if you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe and share with anyone who might benefit. Maybe that's your parents, so your teen's grandparents, who may or may not be understanding what FND is and how to actually help your teen recover from this condition. And if you're also serious about wanting to get better along with your team by learning these practical skills and strategies and very hands-on coaching, then you might be a good fit for my online coaching program, Teen FND Academy. Click the link down below and schedule a call to talk to me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.